Externalizing the internal monologue since 2009. This is Tell It to Someone. First question is from Jonathan Stern. What's the use in feeling blue? Well, if you can't see blue because you are blind, or colourblind for that matter, feeling blue can be an alternative. It wouldn't be a very good alternative, and it wouldn't actually be a true depiction of blue, but if you are blind or colourblind, you wouldn't know the difference. Next question is from Empirical Mind. Dear DT, I was wondering if you could recommend a 100% guaranteed weight loss diet for the cat. He's currently 4 stone and cannot no longer fit through the cat flap. Thank you very much. Well, you could put the cat food on the other side of the cat flap. That would give him encouragement and stuff. Or you could just give him a diet of mice. All the mice that he can catch. It's a cruel diet, but it's fun to watch the mice die, apparently. And then you don't have the problem of the cat leaving the mice on your bed because he's eaten the mice, and everybody wins all round, except the mice. Next question is from Canadian Atheist. Are you now, or will you in the future, go through that time tunnel behind you, and how was it? It's not a time tunnel. It's kind of in the past. It's slightly in the past for me, like a billionth of a nanosecond between the light coming from there to me. And it's in your past, of course, because you are watching this in the future, my future, but not, it's in your future as it stands at the moment from my point of view. So, it's not a time tunnel because it's the internet that allows you to see my past in your future. Next question, it's not a time tunnel. It's an ideas generating machine, question generating machine, and it generated another question. Next question is from Kay Devan. Would you explain something to me, please? Yes, I would. Judging from your latest video, asks the Emperor Fabulous, Australia seems to be part of a sphere less than 400 metres in diameter. How would you keep the drop bears from floating away when they attack? No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I know what video you are talking about. It's inside a ping pong ball. That's a couple of videos ago now, 3 videos ago in fact, and what you would do is you would just let them float away when they attacked you, because they're very good at dropping, but they're not very good at not floating away. So if you let the drop bears float away, they have no actual defense from that, and you get to survive like at least 3 more days before the platypus stings you. Next question is from the deadly platypus stings you. They're deadly. I'm a Big Burn asks, do you have any plans to expand your content on this channel? You do a good job on these and I would really enjoy seeing where you expand to where you were before content was. Well, I have been trying to upgrade my my actual stuff, because I'm trying to not do crap, and when you're trying to not do crap, you end up full of shit. So I've got to work through all of that, and maybe, just maybe, if I get any ideas, then I'll put them on the channel. Ideas are coming. Some ideas. They might even be good ones. If they're not good ideas, I'll just try to bury them in bullshit so nobody notices. And next question, Roll of Nickels. Can you offer any life hacks for somebody trapped in a state that suffers from frack quakes? Well, okay, so fracking is, of course, something that happens when people inject a lot of liquid into a rock stratum, right? So you've got liquid, which is a state affected by fracking, and you've got solid, being rock, which is also a state that's affected by fracking. So I suggest you transition into a gaseous state. That state is not affected by fracking very much. except that's what escapes sometimes when you are fracking, like gases from the rock, which is good for the gases because, you know, I wouldn't want to be trapped in there in the first place. Dear DT, does the carpet match the drapes? No, I don't shave down there. Ken Lee asks, is there a sub-Prime Minister hiding underneath the Prime Minister? Yes, his name is Tony Abbott. He's trying to get out from under the current Prime Minister, but as a sub-Prime Minister, he sort of causes economic collapses to happen, and that's not a good thing unless you happen to be the sub-Prime Minister, in which case everything's good because he likes politics. That's why he's in politics, not to actually do anything for the economy or the country in general, just because he likes to kick people and punch young priests in the face. And our last question for today is from Mr. Asmussen. Dear DT, what is the news from the Situation Room? When will Australia take over the world? Yes, I know. Look, we've had problems with a certain Prime Minister that we used to have, and you know, now I've got a current Prime Minister, and he's not all that good either. He's just sort of he's sort of there. He's sort of placeholding. He's sort of trying to do a job, and everybody else doesn't want him to do that job, but he's the only one who's doing that job who is capable of actually getting nominated to that job at the moment. So he's just in that job, and he's sort of, you know, doing a mediocre job at that, but it's mediocre is better than his predecessor and his possible successor, who's probably the same person. So in reality, I can't remember what the question was to begin with, which is convenient because I didn't know an answer for it either. And that's it. Tell someone for this week. If you could, if you want to ask me a question, then ask me a question down there, or in front of the question generating device is, of course, the dovetail question. Yep, that was generated by the question generating device. I think it's called Kevin. I made that up. I made everything up, yes, so it fits. I'm dangerously talented. I don't have a cool sign off.